My name is Elizabeth. My son's name is Sebastian. Before he had his diagnosis, I would call him 100 times, his name. He wouldn't turn. He wouldn't make eye contact.
I mean, that was one of the main reasons why we decided to take him to the doctors to find out.
I will never forget that day. They did a lot of exams and he was only able to do one of them. So they come out and they tell us that he had autism.
The first time that I met him and his parents, he was walking around by the wall. He didn't make any eye contact with us. He didn't even show that he wanted to communicate with his parents.
What we do at CDI with early intervention isn't just about a one-stop, we're going to fix it. What we're going to do is help the families to lay down the foundation of good social emotional learning, capacity for self-regulation, the interest in the other human being, and the curiosity about learning.
Our intervention approach doesn't just teach a child how to behave. It teaches a child how to connect, how to be interested in other people, how to have warm, emotionally responsive, communicative relationships.
The first time that Sebastian came to CDI, I could see like a relief, like they understand me here.
We have 20 years of brain science, developmental science, and family dynamics that really support our model in knowing that the way children learn is through play.
Once he started getting therapy at CDI, the therapist started showing us, okay, if he's doing this, get the car and move it with him and show him. And he started doing it.
We know when the treatment is working, when a parent and child are engaged in playing, and it's really fun, and nobody's thinking this is a treatment we're doing, an intervention. And what we know, the brain is lit up, both in parent and child, and we know that growth is taking place.
That's when I started understanding, okay, this is what my son needs. We need to play with him more. We need to talk to him more.
I began to start seeing that there were amazing things that he was showing to us. I held 2 pictures up and I asked him, Sebastian, I want you to show me the picture that, and I started describing the picture, and he reached for the picture I was talking about, and that was my aha moment, and his mom and I looked at each other and we started bawling.
They incorporate us in the therapies. To me, it's a joint effort for the child.
I not only have the parent so involved to where they're sitting with us on the floor, but I actually have them do the therapy, because there's nothing better than having a parent feel that power of what just happened rather than the therapist.
Every single session is like, let's try it. Why not?
Yeah, let's just try
Let's
it.
just try it. Let's see if he likes it.
It's about being creative. It's about thinking outside the box. It's about individualizing treatment.
And the speech therapists, they collaborate with the OTs and with the floor time, so we're all on the same page. I feel really good about that because it's about him. They're making it about him.
The children are a whole being. They are not just a piece of them that's only focused on speech. There's not just a piece of them that's focused on how they're moving their bodies in space. They are one whole operating system. There is no other way to do intervention than through an integrated approach to an integrated child.
Most other interventions are quite specific to a skill that they may be developing, but it's one tool in the toolbox, and we really try to give families an entire packed toolbox.
It's still hard, but now I have the tools. I can help him, and I can understand, and I can see the body language, his body language, and I can give him what he needs at that time. Oh wow, Sebastian is so different from when he was diagnosed. He has
really come a long way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He uses 2-word phrases now, from a little boy that was mute, and now he's interested in the world.
Every single day with him is kind of like he always has something new.
Yeah. Sebastian can say dada now.
Do you remember the first time Sebastian said dada?
I was crying.
Yeah.
I felt like I thought he would never say it, but when I heard it, I was so proud.
He's silly. He's lovable, and before I didn't see none of that. I want to say that CDI gave me hope.
we don't want to stop bringing him here.
Yeah.